as someone who knows herself really well and has gone through almost 20 nannies in the past 8 years, guys, I can tell you for sure that for me, my nanny is not my family. My nanny is not my sister. My nanny is an employee. I decided to start treating my nannies as employees because to me that was the only way to go, and for me since then things are better. I know some people will come here and they start judging and saying whatever they want to say, but guys, in this video I'm going to be sharing with you how I've basically been handling my nannies for some time now and how it's working for me. Because in the past my nannies would always be like, oh, she's my sister, oh, this is my family member, this is family, let's treat this person like family, and I feel like it wasn't working for me. And in this video we're going to chat all about that. So if you want to hear my opinion on this, just keep watching. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kenna and I am a Cameroonian YouTuber. I'm based in Douala, Cameroon, and you're welcome. Please consider clicking on that subscribe button before watching because I don't want you to watch this video and get carried away. Also, if you have opinions on this, you know how it goes. Don't just watch and keep your opinions in your head. Please try to drop a comment, try to drop a like, and just help me grow. I'm struggling to get to my goal, which is 10,000 subscribers. So if you can help me to just click on that subscribe button and share my video if you really do enjoy it, I'll be completely grateful. Like I said, my nanny is my employee and not my family. First of all, I feel like to do this video I have people who are not Cameroonians or Africans, so maybe they might not understand the African concept of nanny and house help. So generally in Africa, in my country Cameroon, we have a nanny who plays like a help. In most houses you see a nanny who cleans, cooks, washes, and then also takes care of the kids. But generally when you say nanny, it's supposed to be just someone taking care of the kids, right? In Cameroon, when you hear somebody saying my nanny, it's most definitely somebody who cooks, cleans, and also takes care of the kids. And nannies in Cameroon, there are different types. You have a stay-in nanny, you have someone who comes every day in the week, you have some that come on particular days. So generally in my house, I've had the one that stays, I've had 2 nannies that stayed with me, and I have had the rest who come and go because to me that's what works better, right? So majority of these nannies who work and go, who come work from 8 to 5 and things like that, you pay them monthly. While for those who come and stay in your house, majority of the time you either agree with their families because these ones are usually quite young. Sometimes you see them from the age of 12 to even 30. It just depends on who you find and who you take as a nanny. It varies, and these people are usually people from sometimes remote areas or from families who really don't have means of taking care of their kids, so they decide to hand the kids to somebody who they feel can help them take care of the child and also train the child. So you're bringing that person into your house like, okay, this is my child and this is somebody I'm going to bring up and I'm going to basically raise this person like my child. So when it comes to cases like this, I completely understand if you're like, oh, the nanny is my family, because it's going to be mean of you if you go and take somebody's 10-year-old, 15-year-old, 12-year-old, bring to your house and then you're saying this person is not your family. You are living in the same house. When it comes to somebody who's living in my house, it's a complete different thing. For me, I see you as your family and all that. I feel like you're my family because for you to live in my house, share my space, sleep on my bed, it simply means your family. So that is it when it comes to that. But for those nannies who come and go every day, I'll tell you, for me, I decided to be very professional with them. I treat them like I'm your employer, I'm your boss. And there's something that people always feel when you say you treat somebody like an employee, the first thing that comes to their head is, oh, it means you're maltreating that person. Not necessarily. For me, I know I'm a nice person, I know I'm a good person, I have a good heart, so I treat you like an employee, but like I'm a good boss. Basically, you won't tell me that it's all your bosses who maltreat you, who treat you badly and all that. No, I treat you like an employee. You have come to work, you have to take your work seriously, you have to come to work on time, you have to. I take it seriously. I'm not you treating you like, because normally what I used to do before was I'll treat you like my junior sister. Oh, you have come, when you come I'm trying to understand, you cry, oh, this my auntie here had a broken leg, that's why I came late. Oh, I was trekking for long, that's why I came late, and all those things. But now it's a job. I'm like, if I was working in our office and something happens, I either call my boss and tell my boss something is going on, I'll be late, before I go ahead and do whatever thing I'm doing. I don't just sit and then I go back later and I'm talking to my boss. So that is how I've taken it. I take it like it is your job. You're coming here for your job. You have to do your job first before relaxing. Because I had cases where I have people who come to work with me, they come as they see me sitting and relaxing, they too they want to sit and relax, they too they don't want to work and things like that. That is why I decided that no, you are coming, this is your job, you have to take it seriously. And from there it has been better for me. So the first thing I do is that from the process of me hiring you, I am very professional about it. Somebody recommends you, you come. I first of all tell you, come at this time. I'm looking at the time you come. I have a vigorous interview with you. Some people look for nannies up to a point that they don't even ask a lot of questions. When they just tell them that they have seen somebody, the person just resumes work the next day. I ensure I do a vigorous interview. I'm asking you where you're from, how old you are, do you have kids, what are their ages, are you married, are you flexible, are you the person that I can call on a Sunday even though you're not working on Sunday and pay you extra money for you to stay with my kids because an emergency has come. Those are the questions. I ask really vigorous questions that I know are important to me, questions I know that can help me to make my decision whether I want to keep you. I don't just pick the first person I see because I'm so drained to work, I'm so tired, I just need somebody. No. So I ask all those questions. I ask you your ambitions. Okay, so why have you decided to be a nanny? Is it that you want to pay for school? Is it that you want to start a business? Why are you doing this job? Because there are some people who do it because they want to raise money to do something else. So I'm asking you those questions to know how long you intend to be here. How can I help you when you're leaving? How can I help you to make your life better? Because you are coming to help me, and also I feel like I should help you. So I ask all of those questions, and then I also ask you why you stopped working, where you were working before, just to understand. Majority of the time they're going to lie and because of this, if it was something bad, very few people will always be like, it's because I did this, it's because I stole, it's because I lied, it's because I did something, I was always late and all that. They'll hardly tell you the truth, but I still ask just to gauge you. Okay, so after that I give you a probation period. I've decided to start giving my workers a probation period. I don't just tell you, oh, you're hired, you're going to work here. No, I'm telling you, I'm watching you, because there are certain things people pretend when, and all of us will go for interviews, you're going to say and just try to say you can do and overdo and do what you cannot do. So you want to give them a trial period. Like now I'm working with a francophone, and when she came for the interview, she told me that she can speak English. She speaks English very well, and I was like, okay. But when I started working, each time I say something, she has to sit down and think before she understands. Sometimes, so we struggle. If you know that language barrier might be something for you, you can use that probation period to look like, okay, this one, since she's not really getting what I'm saying, it's going to stress our relationship, so I'd rather let her go. So you tell them, I'm giving you this period of probation. People will pretend I know, but in that time, if you are very vigilant, especially if you are home like I am with my nanny, if you are home, you'll be able to pick on the little things that you feel like you cannot work on, the things that you feel you can work on, and then you continue from there. So I give you a probation period to just look whether you have those things I really want in a nanny, because I don't know about you people, because what a lot of people tell you is just manage. No, I'm not managing anymore. I've had so many people come in and out of my house that I am tired. I'm just like, this is your job, you have to take it seriously. If you are one of those people who cannot take a job seriously, it's okay, let's move, I'm looking for someone else. That is it. And I also understand that changing people in your house sometimes can be a lot, but I feel like there's no problem if I change till I find the one that works for me and that can stay with me. Like the nanny I had before this one, she stayed with me for almost 2 years. It's just that she got pregnant and she had to go, and we were fine. I'm a very peculiar person. I'm a very particular. If I've said they put chairs here, leave the chairs there. If you see me change the position, next time come and ask me. Like, I know that is something about me that is difficult, but I always try to tell them like, this is the way I am. You should first of all know that, because sometimes just you knowing that this person is particular, you make an extra effort to do things the way they want, right? After that, I also tell them the things that are peculiar to me, the things that are important to me, right? And for me, when it comes to nanny, house help, the most important thing, see, I've said it a lot of times, I can call my house is dirty, everything, but if you're taking good care of my kids, I'm happy. If I see that you genuinely love my kids, if I see that something can happen and I go out and I don't come on time, and you're thinking, oh my god, these children are not eating, let me make something for them to eat, oh, this child is not feeling well, let me, like, that's what is most important to me. Because the main reason why I look for somebody to come is so that if I have things to do, the person can sit and take care of my children. So I always tell you, you see these children, these children are my heart. So if you're coming here and you're not the person that has a motherly instinct, or you don't like children, I don't think you can go. I had a nanny who came and she stopped working with me because she said she couldn't handle my kids, guys. She said the kids were too much. Like, she sent me a message basically telling me that myself and my husband were so nice, were so kind, but she cannot deal with my kids. My kids are too much, and she can lose it. She can just beat one of them, she can lose it, so she will not be able to work. I was happy because at least she gave me a 2 weeks notice. She ended her and she left. We left on good terms. I had no issue. So that is just it. So I tell you, my kids are the main thing. The second thing for me is usually I pay attention to detail. I don't think I can be with somebody who does not pay attention to detail. Paying attention to detail is a whole thing for me. So I tell you, I pay a lot of attention to detail. Those little things that you feel like can just go unnoticed, know that those are the things that I'll be noticing. So you need to be that kind of person as well that will pay attention to detail. And number 3, you have to be neat. See, if you are not somebody who is particularly neat and clean, I don't think you can work with me. I look for those things. So during this period of the probation, those are the qualities I'm looking at to just see if you really possess them. If I see that you possess those things, then I feel like we're going to be fine. This particular one of being neat is always an issue because I've had people who, you would see the floor, like the floor is really dirty, but because that person is not the clean kind of person, the person feels like pass by and you're not going to notice. So being neat is like something that is really important to me, because you see somebody who feels like if I just do this, if I just wipe here, they're not going to notice. But me paying a lot of attention to detail and all that, I definitely will notice. So working with somebody like that is going to be a little difficult for me. And then the last thing I'll tell you to do is sign the contract. Take their ID. I take their ID cards, sign a contract, how much I'm supposed to pay you, your work hours and all that. In that way it's more of a professional thing. The person looks at it like, okay, I have this job, this is how it is. I go check where you're staying and all that, so that I know who is in my house and I know who I'm dealing with. So yes guys, that is it. This is how I'm dealing with it, and I feel like it's working for me. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? Let me know. Let's talk in the comment section with sense. If you come, you insult me, I insult you. You talk anyhow, I block you. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'm going to see you on my next one. Okay, love you guys, bye.